Hello and welcome to Six Again with Finch. We've reached Prelim week with the last 4 teams remaining, being the Storm, the Mighty Storm for Flower, the Cronulla Sutherland Sharks, the Brisbane Broncos, and the Penrith Panthers going for a 5P. I'd like to welcome Hazna.
How are you, brother?
How are you, champion?
Good.
A little bit upset today, yeah?
That's alright. Life goes on.
Life goes on, get around to it.
Yeah.
And obviously welcome Flower.
Hello, sahla.
How are you, champion?
Alhamdulillah.
Excited for Friday night?
Not yet. It's
No nerves kicked in, no excitement kicked in, just
probably at
still early?
Yeah.
Half time?
Yeah, it's Melbourne, yeah. Once they're 10 points behind.
Watching the game with him, half the time he's playing the game, then he's the most lackadaisical supporter.
I'm used to it, they hardly lose. That's
But you know what? Straight out, he's right, bro. They're just going to perform.
Yeah.
It gets boring.
How many seasons in a row, Flower, now? 21 years in a row in the semis?
Yeah,
Or just that one when they got...
Yeah, when NRL had to give
stripped on the points?
Dragons a cheap...
2010.
Yeah.
That's for you, Twabs.
Besides that, man, they're always up, like...
Imagine 20
It gets boring.
straight
It actually
in the
gets
top.
boring.
I think what most of them in the top 4.
They are.
They're a brilliant side.
Of course.
Like, love them, hate them, shit on them. Melbourne Storm. I love Craig Bellamy. I've always loved Craig Bellamy. But their whole organisation, weren't they rated the best sporting club last year? Flower, was it Sports Illustrated or was it?
But yeah,
There was a survey.
They got some. Yeah, they got some.
They got rated the best sporting club in Australia by far, like by miles.
Yeah, they had the percentage. Yeah, they got a big percentage of it. So.
Anyway, moving on from the Storm, we'll talk about it a little bit later. Hazna, what caught your attention for last week's semi? In last week's semis,
I'll go to the Bulldogs, or do we go to the one?
Something that caught your eye. Could be good or could be bad. Could be good or bad.
Well, what really caught my eyes was Sharks' defence.
Yes.
Yeah, they've stood up in this semi-final.
Their
Like
success.
in this final series in particular, they've went up a notch, you know, and especially I think it all started from the Bulldogs game in round 26, where
That's when Canterbury only scored from that bomb, and then Nari Toilau ran the length of the field.
Yeah, that's right. And they left Bulldogs on single digits, and then the week after they done it to Roosters, and now Canberra. And you think Canberra was also out of petrol or gas, whatever you want to call it, because of the week before. It took a lot of toll out of them. But yeah, Sharks in particular.
And you know what? The funny thing is Cronulla's performing now without one of their best defensive players in Cameron McInnes.
Yeah.
But that Jesse Colquhoun has stepped up. They weathered the first 15 minutes in last week's game against Canberra, where Canberra threw everything at them, whatever they had left, and then Canberra and then Sharks just go take this, bang, 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 game over.
That's right.
Just on that point, because a lot of people are always saying, there's not enough talent in the game to expand and whatever. Do you see, like, McInnes goes down, some kid steps up, is going
Billy
really
Burns
well.
has stepped up, and Jesse Colquhoun stepped up.
Yeah, when Nikora was out as well.
Yeah.
But you go back to the Storm as well, the most famous ones would be Smith, Slater, Cronk. They were unwanted at other teams.
That's right.
And ended up, if the Storm went there, they'd probably play
Maybe lost to another
Queensland
sport.
Cup, yeah,
Okay.
well, probably Queensland Cup, and they never come to NRL. So
Good point,
that's
though.
for the people that think there's not enough talent. I think it's just poor organisation by other clubs.
And what is it? The developing and investing time in them, yeah?
Because you look
Because
at
Brisbane Broncos just said no to Cameron Smith and Billy Slater.
They didn't say no. They told Smith that they couldn't guarantee him a starting spot.
Yes, but they didn't put time into his development.
Yeah, like Slater and Cronk were just unwanted. I think they couldn't even get a deal.
I didn't think Slater got a deal anywhere.
No, that's
He was right. He was a jockey.
because he knew Smith or Cronk. One of them called him and he got to Melbourne.
He was best friends with Cameron Smith,
he got
wasn't
real late to Melbourne in the pre-season, and Bellamy liked him enough. But yeah, it just goes to show that if the clubs were run better, there would be a lot more talent out there.
I don't think I haven't seen the Sharks going back to your point. I haven't seen the Sharks defend better. They just look. Yeah. It's not frantic.
Yeah, that's right.
And we'll get to it in my 3-1s, but Blake Bradley is holding up that middle to a T.
He was outstanding, man.
Flower, what caught your attention last week?
Well, the standout, probably, I don't know, you could say the Dogs' edge defence, which was...
That caught your attention in a bad way?
Yeah, like that's, I haven't seen something that bad in my life.
That was leaking like the Titanic.
Like NRL level, that was horrible. On the opposite, probably Brady, the guy you just mentioned.
Blake Brayley, 61 tackles, 1 missed tackle.
He's gone really good, man.
It's not normal.
Compared
Not
that,
his tackle as well. It's his his attack goes out. His attack is up there, so.
he's playing 80 minutes, Flower.
Yeah.
There is no backup hooker on the Sharks bench.
neither.
Like Atkinson was a utility, but for the last 3 games, yes, they've been playing with 4 forwards on the bench.
Yes.
Even Britton Nakora's on the bench.
Yep, they're backing him too.
They're just backing him. And he's just signed an extension, and they've given him the captaincy after Cameron McInnes went down. So he's just taken his game to another level.
They had big raps on him from even when his brother left. They let
Jaden,
him,
yeah.
They let him go in nights, and
That's why they let him go, because
Yeah,
Blake was better, and they've
They're like, we're gonna stick with
they've
this
invested
guy.
in him, and the results have come now.
Yep, it's paying off.
Favourite hooker.
My 3-2-1, and we're going to come back to Bradley. My 3 and 2 is joint, because I go to Brian Thor and Alamotti. They combined for 502 run meters, 5 tries, 3 try assists, 7 line breaks, 21 tackle busts. Brian Thor's performance in attack and defence was brilliant.
Yeah,
Alamotti was on the end of some brilliant work done on the inside of him and some shabby defence, but his finishing was world class. It was world class for his finishing. And the try set up for clear, he beat 4 players. Shabby defence, but he still has. You can only play what's in. You understand what I'm saying? I know what you're saying. It was papers in defence.
Yeah, like it was more.
But like
he work on the inside of the Panthers, but
he ran for 250 plus minutes too.
Kick returns like he did good. I still think Thor was more impressive.
Thor's now stamped himself, Hazna, as the premier winger in the last 3 years.
Easy.
Sorry, he's better than Xavier Coates.
Yeah, well, he was always.
That defensive read, when he tackled Carraz over the sideline, he had 2 people marked on him, and then the intercept. Like that intercept was wow.
That was very important as well, man.
That was at a vital point in the game.
What finger unfolded?
There was a bit of momentum coming for the Dogs. We scored bang bang and
he did, and then they kept Dogs.
And then they scored Alamotti, so it was a 12-point turnaround.
But then Dogs got back to scoring. Who knows if they got that in? They got a try instead of an intercept. Could have been a big comeback, but
didn't I tell you Bronson Cherry on the right can't draw and pass to save his life? Like I have plenty of time for Bronson Cherry, but on the left. And today's game, we expect them to play both, but they just don't now because they've just pigeonholed them.
That's right.
You know, like Eliesa Katoa. Okay, he's brilliant on the right. He could do a job on the left, but where does Bellamy put him? He doesn't swap and change him. Eliesa Katoa. I'm just using an example. I'll just throw it out there. Eliesa Katoa is a right second rower. He's world class here. Move him to left. He might be he might be very good, but he's world class on the right.
Exactly.
Bronson Cherry, what first grader? The draw and pass is amateurish in some centres games. I was just...
You can't blame him. Like you said, he's on the wrong side.
I think it comes down to selection.
If he's on the other side, he doesn't do that. I'm pretty sure he doesn't.
He's awesome on the left. Like he had a breakout game against Manly. He was marking up against Tommy Turbo. Remember against Manly? He made Tommy Turbo look, and it wasn't a fluke because he was doing stuff we can see. We know he can do.
When it comes to that sort of stuff, I don't blame the player.
Yeah, but the draw and pass I do. The playing out of position we don't, and we'll come to that.
Yeah, true.
And my 1 point goes to we touched on it earlier. Brayley from the Sharks, a hooker, 61 tackles up at Giro Stadium at Canberra, 1 missed tackle, and Canberra full pack. He's probably up there with the best 4 packs in the game.
Definitely the grubbiest.
That's twice in 2 weeks he's got our Canberra fans. They've turned up already. He's killing the kid. We've got no fans in that. Okay, that's what I'm trying to get it back. They had a brilliant year. But straight sets is a bit of... Straight sets hurts.
Liver cell test in the mouth.
Straight sets hurts, man.
You would know... Not to jab you, Dogs did similar things. So.
Straight sets. Okay, my question to you, Flower, is Brayley now, has he overtaken Harry Grant as the best hooker, premier hooker in the NRL?
No, I'm a big fan of his. I actually think he's a lot closer than people make it out to be. But I still wouldn't say... We'll see how we go, how this finals turns. If he shows up on, Friday night?
The matchup this Friday? Or
runs wide against Melbourne.
What does he have to do to overtake Harry Grant in your eyes?
Just win bigger games. Like
game management?
Origin. It's just, Grant's like his top tier.
Last year Grant had a dip.
He done it this year as well.
But then when Grant got criticised and abused, After game 1 Origin, then he took his game to another
That's
level.
it. Like, so he's had that. He's been like up and down a little bit.
Robert Grant's on another level.
That's
You think Ed Brady's on that trajectory?
He's on that trajectory, but he's still like.
I rate Brady's defense over Harry Grant now, but
his defense, yes.
And now he's running. He's quicker, but I think Harry Grant's more switch on between the
I'll
ears.
say this as a statement.
Yeah.
Once Brayley fools 12, 13 players on the field, then I'll tell.
Oh, that game Grant played against the Roosters, that was wow.
And the Panthers against Panthers
Panthers
that
when you
field goal.
Oh, yes.
Brother.
So next year we should have Brayley at 9 for New South Wales. Can we lock that in from our opinion?
Yeah, our opinion, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh, who's Laurie Daly going to pick? He might bring back Robbie Farah. He'll bring back. If Robson's playing at the Roosters, he's guaranteed first person pick.
Part of the contract.
He should be. He should have been last this year.
Yeah, I was pulling for him this year.
He's had a spectacular season.
At the Sharks, credit where credit's due. Trindle and Brayley have just gone another level.
Yeah. Hines has built confidence this season.
Hines, let's see him play. I want Hines' litmus test will come against Storm this Friday night.
Yeah, true.
That's when the what do you call it, the blowtorch is going to be applied, and let's see how he pulls up.
I'd be so shocked if Sharks and Panthers make it. The two teams out of the
No one predicted a Sharks.
I reckon if Sharks go get Storm, they'll win it. I can't see, because that's the two defensive teams in there. I'm looking at Storm and Sharks.
We've got a points fest in the next in the second game, and we've got a dower. No, I should say dower. A defensive grinding.
So I can't see attack beating defense in the grand final.
Bro, they're the final 4 teams. Everyone had Sharks in the top. Well, not everyone. A lot of people had Sharks and Penrith in the top 4 regardless at the start of the year.
We didn't take Sharks seriously. Like we put them in the 4. But
we always expect them to be the 4th, 5th, and then bounce out.
And it ended that way. It ended the last 4.
Can we move on to my Muppet of the Week? Hazna,
go ahead.
Give me the. Did you bring me the?
No, yeah.
Next year,
yeah.
You're gonna.
We'll debut on the pre-season.
Is your mum a good sew? Is your mum good sewing?
Brilliant.
She done me the prayer skirt.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave that for you. My Muppet of the Week, Ashley Klein, you Teflon mutt. How isn't that the pullback jagback penalty? Dylan Edwards on Viliami Kikau, he overruns the ball because Edwards interrupts him and gets 2 hands on him. There's no one within QE distance. It's either a penalty try. It's been all year. If Casey Badger was in the bunker, it'd be a penalty try. Casey Badger would be pressing try. Like she couldn't press the button quick enough. Or it's a sin bin. I would have been happy with either. So there's option A, B, and no C. What does Ashley Klein do, Flower?
Made a new option.
Made a new option. How is it penalty sufficient? It's a try scoring play and you've committed a foul. It's a professional foul.
Professional foul all day.
Yeah, but it's...
But you know what? I'll give you credit. Before I forget, you've always said Ashley Klein always helps Penrith. Piggyback penalties, lets them line the ruck. You've said it to me. They help whenever Penrith run the bump. And I'm not saying that it would have changed the game a little bit, but Penrith were schnick.
Look, you're right, but it was a massive call, man. Oh yeah, Bulldogs did get a head start.
Yeah, a first try like that would have
what else could it
in one side and would have made pressure on the
look,
other.
Hazna, me and you might be biased. Flower, what else could it? Honestly, is it not a professional foul or a penalty try? What else could it be?
Everyone watching is like, that's a try. Or
did you see James Graham on Triple M on the video? He's gonna lose it. It was just this close to losing his job. He was fuming. Gordon Tallis the pig. Gordon Tallis goes, I'm with you, Jimmy. Dan Ganane. It has to be one or the other. Option C.
That's what I'm saying.
Triple M's actually investigating because of what he was saying.
I think he got reprimanded.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He said it on the buy round. I listened to the part of his podcast this morning, just a little bit. He just got reprimanded, and it's like a don't do it again.
Yeah.
Like the last one, naughty boy, don't do it again.
Like it was a clear-cut case, and somehow once again the NRL, the referees, the bunker somehow come up with a Hail Mary that no one expected. So I don't know how they come up with this course sometimes.
They said he can't be a penalty try because he overran the ball, but he overran the ball because Dylan Edwards had both hands on him and he alters his run.
Yeah, that's.
And there was no one within QE of them. Like, they were playing in the 5-10 metre line when everyone's chasing down people for the kick.
They got to feel like
it's dry. The ball's bouncing up. He got a friendly bounce too.
AFL. They've had the same referee like
the umpire 13 years in a row.
Yeah, he made a dumb call.
Ibrahim posted that this morning.
And he was gone.
13 years, and it was that the no free kick on the Collingwood player.
Straight away.
Good on him. You know what? I've always said the AFL, the professionalism of the AFL is shits on the NRL.
Yeah, that's the NRL. It's run by. I call it an 80s sport most of the time because of.
And they're like a reactive. It's like, or they'll come out all year. Graham Annesley will come out. Oh, we got it wrong. Oh, it's a 50-50. Oh, we apologise. What's that going to help?
You got it wrong. Punish the referee that got it wrong. No, if it's clean, he stays there.
Yeah, Klein's Teflon. Klein is Teflon.
Or find the referees, just like players.
You can't criticise him.
No, demote him. He doesn't get the big games.
That's it, yeah.
But they've already said he's got the grand final. He can come out and have a...
Like Andrew G last month, I wasn't like, but he done some.
Andrew?
Like compared to the other ones,
Adam G.
Adam G. Sorry,
It's all good.
That Brisbane Broncos bum. Hey, he was rolling they were rolling the cap that hard when it was time to.
And he dumped him in
but then they wanted him to witness.
Yeah.
He took off. No, he ended up somewhere in the outback.
He went to Thailand.
But anyway,
I'm a slave with this Cooper Cronk. Yeah, Cooper Cronk.
To Adam G. Back to Adam G. He's been probably easily the best.
I love Adam G. I like Adam G.
He gets just thrown out.
Other than that penalty he gave on kick out last week against Melbourne, he's the best referee in my eyes.
That was helping Bulldogs.
I'm going to hit this guy.
Did you see the stat with the teams that take the kick?
Can we do the cut and just bash him? He comes back with a black eye.
Apparently,
Flower gets out a picture, comes back. Flower, what happened to your eye?
apparently Klein's leading the race for the junior.
He's already got it.
No way.
$1.
He has to come up like 7 hurdles to miss the grand
I
final.
was told he's got a foot in every minority group, Flower, like the homosexuals, the Aborigines, the Jews, and the bald nuts.
Isn't he a tranny as well?
But yeah, he's got a foot in every minority group, so he's Teflon. my runner-up Muppet of the Week is for.
He acts like a Yahoo.
What about Buzz Rothfield came out and said, "I'm not going to apologise to Madge even if he wins it, bro."
Forget Madge. It's not about. Well, he's been the last 3 months. He's been having a go at Bulldogs for not dropping Marnie and Sexton.
Yeah.
And then last night he's having a go at Bulldogs for picking them. It's like, what do you want?
And then Brett Reid goes, "Bro, you wanted him drop, or you want to think, what do you want him to do?"
He just ignored it. He goes, "I'm not listening to you."
I swear that guy's on drugs, like medication.
Like he's got dementia card.
And he wears adult diapers. So have you seen a good move? What are the adult diapers called, Hazna?
The adult diapers.
Adult diapers.
Adult diapers. We're not there yet.
Oh, bro, I'm actually happy now the Bulldogs are out of the race because maybe they'll talk about something else now.
Oh, no, they'll talk. What?
Really?
Yeah.
I don't watch it anymore. I sitting there watching it on Facebook.
I guarantee you.
I can't do Gordon Tallis or him.
It's just tonight's episode they would have spoken about what Phil Gill said about Mitchell Woods and Galvin.
Oh, they're probably already putting shit on Mitchell Woods.
I didn't see it today, so
I don't watch it
I
now.
won't be surprised.
Because don't forget, Phil Gill yesterday was talking about Galvin and Mitchell Woods.
It was a good.
It was exciting, but when he was giving it to the Dogs for picking Sexton and Money, it was a bit.
Sexton had a shocking game.
He
made one time. He kept biting in defence.
Those changes the Dogs' edge, like I said earlier, was
the buck stops with the coach. Yeah.
I also feel like
I don't know, but yeah, I don't know.
I also feel like Sexton was in a left side player.
There was no defence, like there was nothing. But you watch it was the whole team.
I know what you mean. He's defending somewhere where he's not familiar with.
Just like Cherry.
And that's why I said I begged on the podcast in general terms not to move Burton.
And you had that winger there, Jeffrey, like he had no idea what he was doing.
Oh, he was playing Oztag.
Yeah,
he thought he was playing Oztag in front of 60,000 people.
It was just. I'll tell you, I've never seen edge defence, and it was on both sides, just from the middle as well. But so like, you have Bulldogs players sliding across, and then the guys on the outside for some reason were jamming in.
Looked outnumbered every.
Yeah, that's what like. That's why the Penrith will pass it out, and there was no one there.
Tell me where it went wrong. Hazna, give me. You got the floor. Tell me where it went wrong for the Dogs. Did we? Did we lose it at the ruck? Are we too small as a 4-pack? That's where I believe.
Yeah.
The team it's going to be a combination.
Yeah.
Of the team selections, playing out of position, the musical chairs, playing players that shouldn't be in first grade. Let's draw the line through a couple of plays now. Yeah. Who shouldn't be in first grade next year?
Jamin Salmons.
And there should be another one.
Jethro
needs another year in reserve grade.
He won't be.
Jethro needs another year in reserve grade because he's only 19. I'm not putting a red line for him like Salmon, but Jethro needs another year in reserve grade.
Yeah, of course.
To work on his defence.
No doubt. I'd put Jonathan Sewer up there.
Jonathan Sewer was
brilliant, man.
And Blake Wilson. What's Blake Wilson? All my mates are asking, and maybe someone could message us on what's Blake Wilson? I'll CC you in. What have you done for Ciraldo not to pick up?
I have no idea.
He'll kill it.
No idea.
But it comes down, first of all, I'll give credit to Penrith. They were flawless in the first half.
20 from 20 completion rate.
And they
See the depth in attack where I've been craving all year from.
Wow, they just looked so sexy to watch.
Slick.
So slick.
I was impressed with them,
But
they always had people pushing into the
yeah,
right hole.
yeah.
Flower. Everyone
wanted
knows.
it,
Like
they
even Isaiah Papali'i, when the ball went left, he pushes up just in case. Like that's a prop. Flower. He's playing prop. He came on a prop.
Keeps defenders guessing.
Effort was for Bulldogs. Effort was disgusting in the first half.
There was no.
Like the most disappointing part of it all is after having a good season, you leave your worst game to the last and the most important game of the year.
You can tell if your attitude's on with your what's that hit and stick, your first up contact.
100%.
And the first up contact, Alan Motti and who was it? And Liam Martin were busting tackles at will.
Brother,
The hit and stick, there was not there.
Alamotti looked like Matt Utah in his prime. That's
Like
how,
Wendell Saylor in his prime, sorry.
That's how
Wendell Saylor.
he was not.
He was on these ones,
normal,
or these ones, he was on.
man.
What was he doing?
He
These
ended up
ones?
doing that.
Like, is it this easy?
Is it
Yeah, there's
100%?
nothing there, no defense.
But yeah, it's just the effort areas in the first half. Like they looked like they were tired. They looked like they didn't want to be there. Some individuals, they looked like they just didn't want to play or anything like that. I don't want to name names, Kiraz. But
That was one of these poorest games.
I don't know what it was. Like I understand his ankle was injured and they had to shoot painkillers for him last week, but
He jammed in on one. Cherry.
That's what I said.
Cherry had McLean.
They had no
Kira just
specials,
comes in and leaves all unmarked.
It's
The
just-
That's
first
what
half.
happens when you've got they had no specialty centres.
Yeah.
The
It's just-
defence there was not like
it's just
They
disappointing.
moved Cherry, like if you keep
But
Cherry
if
on
you,
his side.
Flower, if you lose it at the ruck in your first up contact,
Yeah.
But
the edges get exposed more than they are going to.
They've been doing
Do you
that
get me?
most of
How
the
it's gonna
year.
dominate?
No, but they've been covering it
How
well. in
do you-
I've been
defence.
calling it since. How long have I been calling the
Yeah,
middle
but like
too small?
I've been saying it, but
How do you think
the
so?
scramble defence was covering up for it a bit. So, but I don't know where that went on the
That's
weekend.
the effort that Hasna's talking about wasn't there.
Yeah,
The
that's
scramble.
Yeah, there was no scramble. It looked like every time Panthers attacked, we looked like we only had 8 people on the field.
It's like a
That's how,
game, yeah.
that's how,
That's what I
that's how
put down,
open
like,
the edges
Nathan
were.
Cleary was standing and offloading.
Bro.
Like, wouldn't you have put a target on him and just poleaxe him as legally as
There
you
was
can?
nothing. I'm sorry, like Tracy, I think he had a good year at the start, but he's just fallen out of form, and I feel like we need a new spark out the back. And you're right with the forwards, bro. Like I don't know if Leo Thompson could do it on his own with the players that
I'll
we
tell you
have.
that.
Flower doesn't rate Leo Thompson at all.
No, I rate him.
Look, it might be okay, but
Bro, he's
He's a
what
eight.
we need and more.
He's an
That's
80
Like we
minute
need him and more,
That's what
yeah.
I'm saying,
But he's a
yeah.
start. You can't just buy 10 of them.
Yeah,
He's not gonna fix the
he's an
problem.
80-minute player, I know that for sure,
Yeah.
and he bends the line, which is what we need, and his all effort areas as well. I've watched him closely this year.
Even in Newcastle until the last round, he was digging in.
Yeah, and he's got a great offload as well.
Yeah, Ciraldo might give him 10 minutes.
And Jaden Salmon will get 55.
I just that's one thing I'm
At one
not
point in time,
comprehending.
Hazna, our front row, honestly, was Jaden Salmon, Haywood, and Kurt Mann.
It's disgusting.
And he started Satili 2.0, who's an impact player.
Brother, Josh Curran wasn't on the field
Fields in the
after
second half.
50 minutes.
And
You have a player that I'm going to go to the Ciraldo here. You had a player that missed 4 to 5 tackles, as in Reid Marnie, and you dropped him. You had Josh Curran that was out of form and missed tackles and played shit for that one game, and you dropped him. And now you got a fucking lock Gronk cunt. I'm serious here. That missed 10 tackles in the first half, and you don't hook him and let him play another 10 minutes later in the second half.
And our ruck was getting rolled because of him.
What do you see so special of him? I don't understand. Everyone could see it. Everyone could see it.
Maybe. Churchill's fit.
I love how you said he's consistent. 3 games in a row,
Yeah, I
24,
thought, yeah.
25 metres.
Bro,
3 games in a row, 25 metres
bro.
game.
Consistent with his 50 minutes for
Nah,
free hit
that's,
ups.
that's stupid. We had a great season, and I'm sorry to say, but the coach derailed it with his
The buck stops to the coach.
mixed players and putting players.
Even
in
his
when
bench
they-
rotations are wrong with Curran.
Bro.
His bench rotations are wrong.
Yeah,
he
his bench
goes,
are wrong as
oh,
well.
everyone was cheering. He put Reid Money on. Reid Money gave away 1 penalty, pulls him up for 20 minutes. One penalty.
We understand that Gus and Ciro bought Galvin because you saw, or you know inside of your 4 walls that you call, that Sexton wouldn't win you a comp, but you're coming first. Let it be. You're saying
Yeah, that's
something.
what
You
I'm
haven't broken something. You know that you're right in yourself. You know that you're not going to win a comp, but let it be. Just let the fucking season go on. I didn't mind Galvin on the bench and him coming on that 50 minutes and breaking.
Even the last 20 minutes he can come on and running him up.
Like it was doing good.
As long as he was in 17, he's training with the first game squad. There's nothing wrong.
Just don't understand.
I never thought they could win the comp this year, but like they had the momentum.
But I believe, and Hazna believes what we're trying to say. I know you picked
we
up
had
on
a shot. We had a crack.
We didn't give ourselves
That's what I'm saying.
the full
like,
chance.
Yeah, like I never thought. I've always expected them to fall off.
We spoke about together on the group Blake Wilson over Jethro, for example. We said never ever move. We've not won a game with Matty Burton in centre. Leave him at 5'8".
I said I think on my first episode I got on. I said that he.
Yeah, you said you guys keep him at 5'8".
But with Ciraldo, like I've never seen a coach like where he's winning games with this team that makes zero sense, which is a brilliant thing to do. But then his selections are like.
Brother, look.
Okay, can you just one last example? Like what? Daniel Saluka Fafita, he's not a world-beating prop, but he's a genuine prop. He went from starting games in a row.
Yeah.
He got a HIA in the first minute, never saw first grade again. So his problem. So he was good enough until he got HIA.
That's it.
And he kept playing in reserve and others.
Yeah.
But then he went from starting to not even on the bench.
Yeah, he just disappeared.
I don't understand.
I think Max King had a brilliant first 14, 15 rounds.
He looked tired.
He looked tired. Max King was getting belted from pillar to post.
Look, I think his game
support.
plan is trying to do with the little.
You can't do it.
I
They
know,
can't do
you
it for
still
26 rounds
Yeah,
to 27 rounds.
But I don't-
two big props.
Yeah, I don't blame King, because he done it on his own.
I'm just saying he ran out of half.
He's
His
only
attitude
alpha,
is second to none.
Yeah, he's our only alpha, and like credit to him, he's done a fantastic job. But even congratulations on the representative.
Yeah.
Because
levels that
you
he
look
went
at
into,
Melbourne,
you know.
there was last year they were a stacked team, and what does Bellamy go and he's looking for a prop. He goes and gets Stefano, and they had a decent pack last year as well. They weren't small, but they need like
Stefano
When you're
was
getting,
nice.
you know how you fatigue faster is
Yeah,
when you're getting
before-
monstered in a ruck and you're two markers, one's always
can't
getting
get
left on the
far.
ground.
Yeah, they can't
You've got the 13 and the 9. We're missing a lot of tackles and losing the ruck. There puts excess pressure on the defensive line that's set, and the other team gets a roll on.
just wears the
And momentum, especially with the 6 again, the rule that we said 2-3 years ago, it's hard to wrestle back momentum, Flower.
very hard.
And I said, Peter Bullfrog Moore said this, like the guy from age ago. When you think you've got enough props,
Get more.
go out and buy an extra one. The game's one in the middle. The game is one in the middle. You can push in the day games or dry games for some a period of time, but at the end of the day, it's semi-finals. The prop's going to win you. The halfback's going to be in the front foot. The hooker's got to run.
Exactly, yeah.
Example, look at Aiden Fanua Blake in the finals.
Why didn't we go
bro.
for? We didn't go for the final leg.
We did.
We didn't
enough.
No, we withdrew out for Terrell May.
100.
Can you imagine Terrell May in that side?
100 grand less. We've offered him.
Terrell May, how good he
Terrell
play?
May would have been amazing, bro.
We
Like,
pulled our offer
I feel like
because Jamin Salmon's so good, Flower.
I feel like
Sam Hughes, the stoner. I don't know. Sam Hughes in out.
I feel like Nelson will be a great buy for us.
Oh, Visuals like him at all.
No,
20
for
minutes.
12 minutes a game. Took him
But-
out.
I don't think Ciraldo will like his style.
No.
Well, who's that? Who's gonna help? How do you
I
find
think Nelson needs an off-the-cuff team, like
How do
Tigers
you
or
find
something, where he just can do
He
what
should
he
go to
wants.
the Warriors. Go to
Yeah,
the Warriors.
Warriors, Tigers, just
How do you
off
find
like.
I love Satila Tupinor. I don't start. I won't start him.
You won't start him, pair him
No.
up with Leo.
No.
Understand the impact he's giving off the bench.
If Satili was ever start, I'll start him at right edge. Preston to
row,
left edge.
back row.
Bro, William, my inside information, and I've told you this going back from round
William
5.
the prop.
William Kikau's been told for next year he'll be playing majority prop. If he finds another club, he's free to go. But they won't be re-signing him because his contract expires in 2026.
I don't agree with
I
him.
put William. Why?
Deep.
He's been a great back rower.
Oh yeah, but next year, put him a
Yeah,
prop.
well,
And in 20-minute stints, he'll go forward. He's got an offload. No, that's.
But you might lose the edge with him.
Which? I've got Preston and we got William Linton.
It's
Nah.
fair, there's a lot on the edges.
But we're not going to win it. We need a prop. If we don't score a prop, William Kikau's our next prop.
Would you put Satili in the back row where Kicks
Yes,
is?
yes. Right edge, Satili Tupinua. Left edge, Preston, which Preston was a left edge. William Kikau prop with Leo Thompson and Max King as the 3 big boys. And then you got Finau Latu, that guy we signed from the Dragons.
Lock.
No, to come on either a lock or on the edge.
back
Can play
row.
both. Then you got Josh Curran, then you got the Underhills, then you got the Jack Todds. That's looking more like a forward pack.
Harry Hayes.
Yes.
What a game Preston's, eh?
Oh.
I used to call him New South
Apologise.
Wales.
Apologise. I told you he's a very good
The
player.
season he's had this year, well.
Bro, he was making break after break. He runs the perfect line.
But as well, so we're 1-1.
Okay. I'll get to that. Credit to the Panthers. They're going for 5 in a row. Do you think it was a master stroke by Cleary resting him the last 2 rounds? He knows what he's doing, bro.
Yeah. He knows. He knows his team.
If they
Like I
beat,
said, I can't see him being. If they do, I can't see him
Flower,
being.
why are you not rating that performance?
Because alright, there's 4
Still,
tries.
bro, the tries were brilliant, man.
But the 4 tries Dogs put on them with that
The game was
ease,
lost.
The
Still
second
bad.
half, they
Okay.
took their foot off.
That's what the Brisbane, the Panthers of old, but that's sort of like
Yeah,
last year.
you know what? I agree with you. The
They were-
defense
yeah.
is a bit of a worry, but I think
can't
their
see
mentality was: you score 20, we'll score 30. When they're in that
but
mood.
that has never been their mentality before. They used to. They were
Now,
happy.
now they've got a younger side with Talangi,
I know,
McLean.
that's
I get what you're saying.
Before
But
they're like, we'll score 6 and you try and score 6.
38-8, whatever it was in the first half.
38, 36 to 8.
36
They
to
just handbrake.
Mentally,
Handbrake.
you have
But yeah, it could be that. I don't know. I just can't see. Yeah, like I don't know. I wasn't impressed with the work they done in the middle. If they went straight over the Dogs, like scored tries in the middle, I would have been more impressed. But the Dogs had no edges at all, and they picked up on that, and they just went that way.
He's
was
a player.
fantastic.
He's a player. I had my doubts at him playing 6. I thought he'd play centre. I liked him at right centre. Yeah,
He's a great player. Man.
he's only 20 years old.
Same age as Lockie.
Speaking of Lockie, I think Lockie had his best game in Bulldog colours. He had 2 2 bloopers: the kick out of the full and the one where he should have hit the lead, threw it out.
Yeah.
But other than anything in attack that was of first class note or anything positive, came off Lockie Galvin.
All our tries were off him. Were from his plays.
His attack was good.
Didn't
His
he
defense, his defense not so. Nah, there was. I've seen a few times. Yeah, he completely.
Did he miss
lost,
more
but
than 10 tackles like the
I
Lockie?
can't blame him, but because, like I said, the edges were. If your centre doesn't know what he's doing in defence, and your back rowers, it just throws the whole team off.
And Lockie wouldn't have defended next to Bronson.
Like I said, there
at
was
all.
times someone's coming across, and then the other guy's coming in for no reason. It's so.
But that's settled. Like Lockie is not a 5'8". He doesn't have the nous at this stage to run a team.
Definitely,
No.
just an unstructured 5'8". They didn't play what he
Mitchell
says.
Woods will be there to run it.
Mitchell Woods,
Round 1.
100% footy. They said they're grooming Mitchell Woods. They're priming him to.
Round 1, I guarantee you.
And so the magic question: what do we do with Burnham?
That's the biggest question. I don't know.
You've raised the fullback. A lot of people
Yeah.
say he might be too big to play fullback.
Yeah,
but I like fullback now.
I've come in. Look, I would.
I like fullback
him
now.
Fullback. I wouldn't mind him fullback. But
He can
I'm coming
strip some
to-
kilos,
I'm
and I don't want him in the defensive line.
I'm coming to think though. I was
Lock.
speaking to one of the boys that because we haven't re-signed Connor Tracy, I feel like either Criddle might go at the back.
I don't want him
to accommodate.
What's that word?
Because
Back to script. He's not a centre, man.
how are you gonna put him lock? Tell me how.
I don't want him lock. I just said I want him.
him.
I don't want to put him lock. You listening to me?
Yeah.
Why you want someone to
I'll
stop
put him
him?
a fullback.
Yeah. That's what I would do.
I'll put him fullback.
Fullback
Try
and
it.
on the wing.
Yeah.
I'd put him fullback.
Doesn't he have the
Honestly,
attributes
do
of a
you
fullback?
know what I want to say? Bernard at Hughes. I don't know. I want to see him with Moses. I don't know.
You know what? Cut. This guy's definitely getting a broken black
I want
eye.
to say what I want to say, bro.
For next year, Satan,
No,
his satellite.
down in the. I don't know.
You bucket.
I just want to see him next to.
Why do you want the Eels? When did you
I
want
don't
the
know.
Eels?
I want to see him and Moses together with Fox. Him and Fox again.
When did you become an Eels supporter again?
Because they're playing good footy.
They are playing good.
Yeah, I'm a fan of good. I always say I'm a fan of good footy.
I wouldn't mind.
I would be shattered if he goes to the Eels.
He won't.
Yeah, I know you would.
I would be
That's all I
no,
want
be
to
shut
shout out the box. Nah, but yeah, I don't know, man. What are you gonna do with him?
I'd put him fullback. I told you this.
Okay.
He's got.
Okay.
Lock,
I'll ask the
man.
question again.
Yes, I think
For next year, while he's in blue and white, not blue and yellow, where would you put
He's
him?
got the speed for fullback. I don't
Yeah,
think
bro,
so.
He's
he's-
our fastest
he's
player in
quick,
the
bro.
team.
He's
Not over.
I've never seen him get caught.
Yeah, you know what? He does do a lot of line breaks.
He's our fastest.
Can you imagine
player
him
in the
sweeping and as fullback, he can kick from the back, you don't even have to chase.
It keeps him
He
in
doesn't
the
have to
spine.
chase.
I
It
don't
keeps him
know,
in the
yeah.
spine. He's a runner. He could play with the ball. He could do everything.
Less defense.
Exactly, and less defense.
My mate said he's a little bit too big, but he
but
can
look
strip
at-
3-4 kilos. You know what I mean? Look at
Exactly.
Latrell.
Latrell, Greg Inglis, he's got that type body
He's still,
player.
I don't know, man. I still like him,
Oh, can you
especially
imagine
for dogs
him
at
trying?
5'8".
Can you imagine him?
Running off Woods and.
It's not guaranteed to work, but I'd rather him there than centre.
Yeah, straight up.
He's yeah, like I said, that the dogs.
Who said it on? Heard on the radio today? Was it SEN? I was SEN. I think it was with Fletcher and who's that other guy?
I
Smith.
don't watch these idiots.
Joel Smith.
Joel Flint.
Kane?
Joel Kane.
Joe Kane and what's that Smith guy? The old the old.
Chris, the Rabbitohs fan.
Okay, it was on SEN.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
said Criddle will play fullback and Burton will play left centre.
That's what I think because you come think of it. That's what he'll do.
Yeah, I'd rather yes. Burton's probably a
because
But the Critter's going to... Oh, man.
because
Critter was...
Critter was playing. Critter was playing that.
He doesn't want to help us. He's dirty. He's
He's
dirty.
about 5'8", right? If you're good to have some dogs, he's probably about
Critter was
5'8".
playing that full-back type player when Tracy was out, and he obviously was playing with it full-back when Tracy was in as well. You know, just to lurk on the left and right side.
But Critter's a big body too.
Yeah.
And Burnham's quicker than Critter. For the people saying Burnham's not quick enough, Burnham's a lot quicker than Critter.
And he's got a good kick on him.
Yeah, I reckon the dogs' two biggest problems next year will be halfback and hooker.
I'm happy for them to invest in Mitchell Woods.
Yeah,
and stick with him.
Even if he's not, I don't think
He's come up his whole age group playing halfback. He's 100% up and he's an organised halfback.
This is his second pre-season with the top 30.
I don't think he'll set the
I think
world
he
on fire first
needs
season.
needs to see Stephen Dank or whatever the he needs to go to China for 3 months. You know what I'm saying? He's a small boy.
Yeah,
He's getting bigger. He's much bigger than what he was, but
I can't, like, even if he does, I can't see him being the top.
Speaking of the dogs, whose bright idea? Hazna. Whose bright idea was it to let go of Avarillo and Alamotti to sign? Hold on, Montoya and Tualau.
I would have kept even Skelton.
Okay, the question is Alamotti and Avarillo. Should have this Skelton today? Did you get HIA at Oztag?
Skelton and Fox. Whoa,
Okay, Fox stuffed up, bro. I didn't tell him to stuff up.
Yeah, but why couldn't Gus do exactly what Nick done?
Fine.
But said much better.
Exactly, it is stupid.
He still would have been letting try.
He wants to get rid of him for the money. Gus wants to take rid of and rip that money.
Bro, Avarillo,
I'll tell you what Gus done.
Alamotti, they played him at left centre, they played him outside Ockenchara, and they played him every position, and they didn't invest in him.
That's what's happening at the Bulldogs. No one can convince you otherwise.
Tell me.
Fox on 600k, off you go.
Yeah.
Did they sign Jeffro?
Montoya.
Alright, come here, Montoya. We'll sign you on 500k. You give us back 200.
Way less.
No, they would have given and give us back 200. That's what they do, won't it? That's how Salmon's in the team.
I spoke to.
They always overpay for
I spoke
rubbish
to Flower off topic. The only
makes no sense.
The only reasoning I can see Salmon in the team, he's listed at 300 grand. He's giving Ciraldo 100 of them.
Nah, cuz.
Yes, cuz.
Nah, cuz.
It's called kickbacks.
Bulldogs always do it.
Flower, employ me for 400.
Yeah, exactly.
Put me in the role, and I'll give you 100 off the back.
Or you can go
Prove
to
it.
a job site for 100k.
Habibi, on what God's green earth is Salmon a first grade player? We're going back to Salmon again. You.
No, alright, Eastwood, 700,000 for Eastwood.
Eastwood was a player at least at one time.
Yeah, but
At one time he was a good player.
She-Rex.
His straight kickback. Oh, She-Rex was Hazna. Hazna was She-Rex.
But you're right.
She-Rex didn't know what he signed for. It was Hazna signed his contract. He forged his signature.
Alamotti and
Avarillo's a loss. They're Bulldogs juniors.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't say the Fox. Sorry.
Yeah, juniors.
Sorry,
Yeah, and Gus came in.
Alamotti wasn't given he played. I shouldn't say. We're not allowed to say spastics name. What's not politically correct? He played around Gumbies. When Alamotti debuted, he played around Gumbies. Had Flanagan. He had Corey Waddell. He had
Ockenbaugh, your favourite.
He had Hayes Perham, a fullback feeding him the ball at centre.
That's another one. We forgot Ockenbaugh and Hayes Perham.
Hayes Perham, 17 weeks, was in first grade.
They were giving back 100k out of the contract.
I think Hayes Perham was cooking dinner for Ciraldo. He's a good cook, that Hayes Perham. He does nice New Zealand food.
I can't wait till he plays for the Broncos.
They just renewed him for another year, but bargain basement.
We got injured this year, we couldn't
Is
see
it
Hmm.
true that his umbrella is linked to us again?
No. Where do you
No, I don't think we'll ever come back.
Sent to me.
Sent to you? Just like the guy that sent you a Critters
Cook,
playing.
so I think you're getting Cook as well. Remember Cook wants to play for the Dogs for free.
We've made some.
Said I'll stay for cheap. No, he had passion for the club.
How do you write off Alamotti after one season, but give others like Salmon, whoever's come before him,
and you could see the potential.
day after day after day?
I told you, that's
the stats guy at the Bulldogs. I'm hoping it's not Muhammad Ali. Is it Muhammad Ali? Sack yourself. I went to school with that guy.
He's doing
He's the IT and analysis.
Okay, either go see Osman's optometrist, or I'll buy your glasses for you. Because he's not feeding Ciraldo the right information, Flower.
On kickbacks, I don't think that makes sense.
Kickbacks. That's the buzzword for this episode, kickbacks.
Until you gave me something else that makes more sense. So
I'm with you. I'm on your boat. You're going to convince this guy.
And Dib, that crook Dib at the head of the table.
He's gone to Papua New Guinea. I think that's going to fold before it starts. He stole all the money, Flower.
Biggest contract.
Look, the Papua New Guinea, the CEO's already resigned. Ray Dib's under investigation or something.
What you
And,
this is back. What you get this on
no, but
5 million a year.
Jason Dimitri's knocked back the job. Jason Dimitri's he signed a job at the
Broncos.
Super League in the London
Broncos.
Broncos.
Yeah.
Who's going to get on?
There's what you he'll get this there on 5 million. And this will give him 3 million back.
Wait, and see Randy Castle. The man's back now. Just quickly on Penrith, but they've mastered the art of Melbourne murdering the right. Mitch Kenny hand on ball, and Isaiah and Lindsay Smith flopping at the like a millimetre second perfect. So they've got 2 in the tackle, and they just get there in time to make the third one, which gives them an extra second to peel off. Did you notice that when I messaged you during the game?
They had a lot of flops on the thing and they didn't even put them
But
up.
they're timing it to perfection. Flower, did you
Yeah,
see how
that's
Lindsay Smith or Isaiah? There's already 2 in the tackle. They get their just in point, and then they got that extra second to peel off.
Cameron Smith all over again.
Oh.
I like the rest win the ruck. I wish they'd let it go longer.
I like a bit more open
It's too
soft
quick.
ball.
It's too quick. I enjoyed the defense.
Let's just quickly review the rate. I know we touched on the Raiders and Cronulla game. I did tip Cronulla specials, and I did say 13 plus. True. True.
Yeah.
And I said Canberra was shot. Canberra came out and gave their best in the first 20 minutes. As soon as Cronulla repelled that, you could tell Sharks
That was
done.
there, it was just
And
emotions.
just put the cherry on top. Ethan Strange got ruled out on a game day, which was like another kick in the guts for Canberra.
Ethan Strange is the biggest loss, I think.
The funny thing they were saying he was sick all week, and they trained him all week.
He did the captain's run.
Yeah, and then he got sick on game day, so I don't know.
What do you say?
You think they'll give him the week off to recover?
His mother called and he couldn't breathe.
Coughing blood or something.
Coughing blood, yeah. Well, that's
game
more
on.
serious.
But you'd think they'll let him have the week off until a day or 2 before the game
100%.
and have a light training session. But yeah, whatever's going on. In
I think Cronulla have grabbed this siege mentality and run with it, and it's working for them.
Yes, I don't think you would have done a difference anyway. Strange in that game.
They're saying respect us, respect us, respect us, and Ronaldo Mulatalo's come out with some.
Taking it personally.
Listen, you
man.
shark punks, we're not going to respect you.
Like,
Storm will put you in your
I
place.
actually
Out you
wouldn't
go.
be surprised.
Back
if
to the
Sharks
Shire.
beat 'em.
To your construction site.
Sharks.
Yeah.
Bad Monday, the construction site.
Ronaldo
Bring your hard hats.
likes-
Oi, I used to hate Ronaldo Mulatalo. I actually.
Yeah,
I like him, bro. He's got character.
Yeah,
We hate cliches. Oh, we're taking it one day at a time. Oh,
No,
credit to the boys.
can't
Oh,
stand
it's
that stuff.
come out and go, I hate the opposition. He's trying to take food off the table of my family. That's what he said.
Yeah, it's
he
true.
makes it personal, and that's how it was back in the day.
He's a good player, but as well.
And he's backing it up until he doesn't back it up.
Yeah, that's right.
I think they
loved
love
it.
to cut out
Character.
extra motivation for so the club.
Who's he coming up against, Flower?
Will be against the coach, wouldn't he?
Xavier. Is that no? Will Warbrick. He said
No,
he's
it's two. Isn't it two?
He's
Ronaldo,
left winger.
isn't it?
Ronaldo.
I saw Ronaldo. Oh no, he's 5. Ronaldo's number 5.
Doesn't work like that. Ronaldo's a left winger. Will Warbrick's playing right. So
Yeah,
right.
that's a 5 versus 2.
Yeah, so it's Will Warbrick.
Yeah, he's number 5. Yeah, will be Warbrick.
Hey, Will Warbrick against the Bulldogs at the drop nuts. He had 3 costly
Yeah,
errors.
every-
I still rate him.
He runs
But
well.
if Ronaldo gets into him early,
Every tackle with what's his name?
Will
Warbrick?
Warbrick. Say that quickly.
He
Will
stayed-
Warbrick.
He stayed
Will-
down
Will-
a lot
Warbrick.
against the Bulldogs.
Hey?
He stayed
Yeah, he was
down
trying
a
to
bit.
milk one like in
Because
the
he's a
I hate that
soft
shit,
cock
bro.
like Robert.
I hate that
Like
shit.
it was
These
a-
people.
It was
I hate
3-4
that shit.
times
The
this year.
Mexican, the Mexicos.
Listen, everyone does it. I hate that shit. It's the referee. I blame the refs for it.
Blame the refs for it, bro. If
Why,
you
some of
stay
them-
down, HIA. Off
Exactly.
the field. Straight out.
Blame the game. Why they instead of giving them penalties? Of course they're going to die.
Okay, let's can we get to around the grounds? Some info around the grounds. Amazingly, 6 NRL referees have been let go in a major cleanup for the referees department. All 6 are males.
Surely those two.
All easy. We're gonna get fined.
Sutton has to be one.
No. There's that Kennedy got 6 NRL male referees have been let go. Major shake-up. More women involved. How's that for equal employment? What? 100%.
No, bro. Surely they'll go back to.
Okay, I've just made it up, and the whole podcast
Listen,
is a joke. I promise you.
We've got a woman's comp. Send the woman there, bro. Like, what do you, like,
We're getting cancelled because of our...
it makes sense that they'll keep up. They're the same speed as the woman.
I promise you, 100%. Look it up. I know you believe me. Look it
How
up.
many games have they ruined? Like straight, they can't keep up with the players.
That's F,
We've
man.
seen it time and time again. They can't keep up with the play the ball speed. They fall behind. They can't get back on side quick enough. The players like a step behind.
If you're the best candidate or applicant for the job and you're doing it competently, I don't care, man. What do you call them, fella? They, them, she, be, H, B,
yeah, I
C.
don't know, as long as you can.
But the how.
Get picked on your
I don't
words.
know.
You're good enough. You get picked.
The Bulldogs have snared the teenage schoolboy sensation David Brenton from Kibra Park, who just won the 2025 Peter Sterling medal.
Yeah,
That's the fullback for Kibra Park is something special, Flower.
Is it coming
Remember
through?
the name. He will join the Harold Matts. He joins SG
I
Ball
don't know
next
why
year.
they get those players, but to be honest,
He comes out next year to Belmore.
Yeah.
He will join SG Ball for 1 year and then full-time squad in 2028.
I don't
His 3-year
understand. What I
contract.
don't understand that they'll go out and get these freaky talented kids, and
Yep.
then they coach it out of them. So I don't get that part of the game.
I'm excited because this kid is, I know, massive
Don't say,
raps
but
don't usually, but this kid was wow.
They'll bring it-
He
it's
tore
like,
up
It's like
his highlights in that Kibra Park round, and they weren't playing against Muppets. Patrician Brothers are an awesome school. He looked on another level.
Yeah, there's big rap.
I'll use like Falonga for a Suwa Falonga from Melbourne.
Mm.
He's got all that stuff.
Yeah.
And then Bellingham doesn't pick him because he has that talent. He wants
You
him to
get
get
it
more
back,
held
mate. You
back
get
and structured.
Structured.
So that's what I don't get. Why go out and pick a kid based on his talents if you're going to coach it out of him?
The 1, 6, and 7 at the Bulldogs, fingers crossed, looks set for a long time to come.
Well, in
Just
2032.
in the future, if they're playing.
It won't be anymore.
But the 9 it needs work, and it needs work ASAP, and we won't be going nowhere. Ibrahim Dib. If we don't fix up, then I promised him. If we don't fix up the hooker next year, we won't make the top 8. He said.
Yeah, I know. Just call him Awood, but no need to call him the other name.
Okay. What is it, Brian? Brian?
Not him. I'm talking about Haywood.
Oh,
The other
okay.
name you have for him.
Tommy Turbo Hazna has officially rejected the main offer 3 years for $2.5 million. The Warrington Wolves, Sam Burgess wants him for 2 years at a $900 a year, but that's in the Super League.
I'd rather go there.
Would you go Super? He'd tear it up. I don't think he'd get tackled.
He played well there.
Went too cold for him.
He'll get man of steel there.
He might tear his hamstring in the
it's
cold,
too
man.
cold.
He needs to wear your.
Tighten him up more.
He needs to wear your skins. He needs to wear the full skins with. But that's a bit of a surprise, Tommy, because he eats shits and breathes Manly. 3 years at $2.5 million, rejecting it. That's a slap in the face.
I think
That's a fair offer for that Flower.
Yeah, I'm on Manly's side in this one.
That's what I'm saying. That's weird from Tommy.
Yeah, it's still a bit of money, so can't blame him.
3 years, $2.5 million. That's a lot of money.
But yeah, if he likes Manly, I'd say Manly's giving him a fair
That's
offer
eight-
based on his history.
2.5. That's 800, 900. So 2 years at 800 and 1 year at 900 grand. Saying no.
They must be convinced he can't get through a full season at fullback.
Is his brother getting re-signed?
There's no word of it yet.
That's probably.
That's another waste of-
Is he dirty at his brother's treatment, you think? Or his brother not offered a contract? Maybe his brother's not offered a contract.
That's probably what it is.
Oh, I just think it.
Can't be mad at him, but no one else is going to offer him a contract. So that says something. That says
Jonah Pezzett now is being attracted interest now from the Titans and Raiders. Ricky Stewart's come out and said he wants Jonah Pezzett as a 7. He's identified him. Do you think Jonah Pezzett will go good at Canberra?
Yeah,
Behind that pack?
he'll go good anyway.
Or that pack and that kicking game?
Bro, with Ethan Strange partnering.
That's
I
well.
thought Dogs would be after. I can't
Kaya
believe
Wee.
Dogs
Jonah
are
Pezzett, was that good? No, this.
Cars,
He's not going to develop that quick.
that's a sexy spine right there.
Raiders have identified him and going after him hard after the Titans have expressed interest. But if I was Jonah Pezzett, I'd go down to Canberra, even though it might be a bit of a shithole in Canberra. But playing behind Horsburgh, Papali, Tarpany,
and
Nicholson, wow.
The
Hudson Young.
Raiders style is closer to Melbourne than the Titans.
And it's very similar to what Fogarty would do. It's just a kick to the corners, pin the team back, and
Tom Starling, Ethan Strange, Jonah Pezzett,
Kaya Weeks.
Wow.
Jonah Pezzett's
There might
got,
be hope for Raiders next
because
season.
Jonah Pezzett's got that clause in his contract when Jerome Hughes re-signed, he can go.
He's a free agent, but I don't know, there must be something going on with Munster if he's just looking for a 1 year loan.
I don't want Munster going to Perth. I want Munster.
Melbourne, Sam, I'm staying at Melbourne, but
I can't see him in another jersey, man.
He's too.
It ruined his legacy, man. It ruined his legacy.
What are you doing, but
Keep him. He's going to be kept.
yeah, I don't know.
Kim Jong-un, also known as Gordon Cham Kontong.
Your new hooker.
He signed the ex-Bankstown Bulls and Manly hooker signed a train and trial deal at 120 grand for 1 year for the Bulldogs.
Oh, really? He went
120 grand.
That's another 30k kickback.
He's a Bankstown. He was a brilliant
yeah.
halfback, but just put on too much little stockiness playing hooker.
The hooker started.
All Blacks Tauha, the fiery Dolphins prop, who also plays second row, signed with the Brisbane Broncos. Remember the guy that went 1-on-1 with the Spencer Leniu during that game? All Blacks Tower.
Oh, yep.
The Islander kid with a nice smile.
Yeah.
He's signed with the Brisbane Broncos for 2026.
Interesting.
A good player. Only young too.
Must have liked his foot up to Spencer.
The NRL, what he was saying? Oh, the NRL have come out today and said once the hearing of Brandon Smith and Victor Radley officially concludes, they're also going to breach him for bringing the game into disrepute.
Yeah.
Yes? No? Just being heavy-handed, the NRL, just putting...
They really, their privacy got breached more than anything, I don't know. Yeah.
Just put in their eyes.
Like if I was doing it in
Just to
public,
say we've acted, we've done something, we can't have our game out there. When not 90% of people know what goes on behind closed doors.
Exactly.
it was private, his phone got scanned or whatever, so I don't know.
Do you think
don't
that
think
they
they've
dealt
done
with
anything
Victor?
wrong.
I thought Victor Radley got dealt with harshly, especially when he hasn't. They haven't.
Yeah, that's. I think it's
Okay,
for
you know
Roosters.
what's happening, but you haven't proven it beyond reason. But
I think
any.
it's just Roosters because what happened with May
What Nick
last year.
Politis said?
Yeah, and what happened with May. So I think they just sort of looked
Bro,
around. They
10
don't want to look.
10 games
We don't
without
look
pay
like
and $30,000 fine.
Hello.
I don't think he's paying the $30,000. It's coming from the Roosters.
And
And
then
I'm
they're
not, I'm not
getting
going to beat around the bush here, but do you think?
Don't get sued for defamation. Keep going. What are you gonna say?
Do you think
We're off air badly.
Nick gave him that because he would have name dropped others?
Oh yes, 100%. They wanted it done with swiftly.
Yeah.
Come out, deal with it. We've done it as a club. The police are not questioning Victor. The police, all the investigation is on Smith.
No, but do you think Victor would have?
I don't know. I don't
gave him
think
that
Victor.
threat?
I don't think Victor would have dropped other names. I don't think he's a dog or a snitch
Like
like
if
that.
you sack me, I'm dropping the others.
Does Victor come across as a snitch to you, Flower?
He knows what people do under pressure. But
I
don't think he did,
see where
but
you're going.
I still think.
But I
that's
think
like-
the Roosters just go bang, 30,000 fine, 10
Yeah.
game suspension. You're on your last warning.
like
We've
we said,
dealt with it.
like you said,
There was,
everyone
there was
knows-
a couple high profiles with him.
7 of them.
Yeah.
We all know what's happening behind closed doors. So that's. I don't know. I just think because he got named. So
I
they don't have to
don't
react.
think one person is ordering an 8-ball Flower.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I think they
Unless he's a Hoover.
they're like, we've got to do something. Because
One person, 8-ball for one
What
night.
what we said last year.
He would- that's
From what we said last year, so we got to act. That's about it.
Speaking of the Roosters, Marky Mark has officially told the Roosters today that 2026 will be his last season at the Chooks. Looking to go back to rugby union in 2027, and because the World Cup is in Australia, and he wants to become a Wallaby.
What do I think he's?
I'm going to miss him, even though he plays for Roosters.
There's
Is he
always going to
indigenous?
happen, but
Hey,
Indigenous?
he's half Fijian, half Aussie.
Oh, I
But
thought he
he's
was a Kiwi for some
no,
reason.
his dad's Fijian, his mum's Aussie, so he obviously qualified. He's born in
Yeah,
Australia.
I thought he was Kiwi.
No, he's
They
Fijian.
don't play Wallabies.
The Wangano
Wallabies or Sevens.
him and Sawali be first pick.
Swala.
So Joseph Akuso
I can't
Sawali.
watch Union. Horrible game. The
Oh,
sooner it was,
we
the
watched
better.
we watched the World Cup, won't we?
Nah,
I do.
even.
I watched the World Cup with All Blacks.
No,
You don't watch it?
Not a Union fan, bro.
Yes,
You're-
we used to, but now it's just dead, man. It's like,
I watch the big games, like anything involving the All Blacks, the Proteas, the South African Proteas, are number one in the world. The Wallabies and England, but England bought people to death.
Not a fan of it.
Kieran Foran joins the Bulldogs as assistant coach
Heard that today.
for 2026. Minimum 3 days a week. He'll be flying down to work with hopefully the halves, hopefully with Lockie and Woods, but they've just got him down as assistant coach. I like that.
Yeah.
He'll instill that toughness and digging into the line and that
That's right.
hard ass mentality.
Yeah.
One thing we won't say about Kieran Foran, he never took shortcuts.
That's right.
I love that.
Yeah.
I actually was happy with that.
I don't
Some
mind it.
thought, wow, why? That was wow.
Yeah, it's
I'd
good.
rather him than Jason Taylor teaching a
At the
halfback.
moment, yeah, our attack looks
Well,
sick.
Taylor, is he gone?
I don't know, they've just...
That's a good sign.
So we got Chad Randall, we got Luke Vella, and Jason Taylor. So if Kieran Foran comes on board, but the coaching staff have got a cap, so you've got to get... One of them might be going, or... I don't know how that works out.
JT.
Speaking of assistant coaches, Adam O'Brien will sign with the Sea Eagles to take Michael Ennis's old job, old assistant coach job. He got a job pretty quick, that Adam O'Brien.
Yeah.
Him
Well,
and-
they're mates, so one of his mates would have said, come here.
yeah.
I still, I don't know, man. I think I don't think we've seen the best of him at nights.
I-
think other things got in the way.
I spoke to 2 players from the Knights, and they said he's too intense.
Yeah, it does look like that.
So for the younger generation around, like they said they could deal with it, but others couldn't.
Yeah,
and you know how Kalen Ponga, I'm not saying Kalen Ponga's the one that, but you know how Kalen Ponga's chill, relaxed.
Yeah.
He didn't get the best out of it. Like him and Adam Bryan would lock heads, and there was only one person winning at the end of the day. It's going to keep Ponga to flick the coach.
I think
Holbrook's got that less intensive
and the relation with the players.
Yeah.
I don't know, he got him to the finals when he felt he was doing something right, and then it just went real sour.
Okay, that concludes around the grounds. Let's move on now to the first prelim at 7:50.
Storm by 21.
Short, sharp, and sweet. He's confident. He's confident.
I'm confident, but not by 21.
Friday 7:50 from Melbourne, Amy Park. It's the Melbourne Storm versus the Sharks. For the Storm, Pappenhausen comes back from that HIA. Hughes is listed, and Sean Bloor comes back on the bench. Peasant is on the extended bench, just in case Hughes doesn't get through the captain's run. For the Sharks, they lose Tommy Hazelton to that 11-day stand-down HIA. Oregon Kafusi comes onto the bench, and they are, as per program, Jesse Calhoun and Billy Burns keep their starting role with Britton Okora to come off the bench.
Is Talakai okay?
Talakai's, yes. Yeah. The only change is Kafusi in for Hazelton when he got the head clash with Starling.
He always troubles.
That was sickening, that one, Flower.
Yeah, that.
He got him right on the temple, and you can see. I was so glad that they give that a penalty. The chat was going to meltdown if that was a penalty. He just shot up on the line, and it was a.
Yeah.
The guy's is short, Hazel's is.
I'm not a bit surprised as well, but if it was, that's the thing.
I'm told Hughes won't play, but I might be going. Hughes will be left for the grand final, and I don't know why you'd risk him if Peasant playing so well.
Yeah, I don't think
what would you do, Flower?
I don't think it matters to Melbourne. If he can back up, or can he play or can't he? So
would you risk Jerome Hughes with Peasant playing so well? Peasant's coming off a man of the match performance against the Dogs in the first semi.
There's like whoever they pick, I don't think it's going to change their game plan much. You're going to get the same out of probably Hughes, probably a bit better skills with his hands, but Peasant's got that better boot. I don't know who. I don't see it as a problem for
where is it going to be one? I know you're tipping the Storm. Where is it going to be one?
Definitely the Rock with these two.
Our key matchups is Harry Grant versus Brad Bradley.
It's going to be a cracker.
Really great game.
Friday night.
Yeah.
Whoever gets out of the forwards gets on top of the other pack, and then you have Grant Bailey on the back.
I'm also excited to see Stefanu come up against Fanor Blake.
Yeah,
Stefanu's proved a lot of the haters wrong this year.
He's come good after Origin as
well. He's playing very good footy.
Yeah. Back end of the year.
He's playing 55, 60 minutes. Some thought he's going to be another Sam Cassiano failure down there. A bigger prop, not. Harry Grant said he's exceeded our expectations. So obviously
he won the game against the Dogs. The offload he took out, was it Curran, and
he took out
bumped off the offload. Melbourne were looking a bit.
Stefano versus Fanor Blake, Brayley versus Grant.
Yeah, that's gonna be.
Ronaldo versus Warbridge.
There's a few in there, right?
But I just today Will Kennedy's got Will Kennedy's got no contract for next year.
No.
They offered him 400. Okay, they offered him 400, and he said no. Is he being a scum, or they lowballed him?
No, I don't think they lowballed him.
I was told he said no to 400 grand, so he's just got no contract.
And how old is he?
Will Kennedy, I don't know how old
he's in his 30s, isn't he?
No, not that old. No? He looks that old because he's bald.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm just saying what,
like in the top 5 fullbacks in the game.
You'd think he'd accept the offer and shut your mouth, wouldn't you, Flower?
Hazna, so he's cool. Maybe his manager.
Give me a one to watch and let's go. Give me a bold prediction.
Maybe his managers are negotiating with the Bulldogs. No.
Give me a tip and a bold prediction, my bro.
My tip is Sharks to win.
Whoa.
I'm sorry, bro. I feel like their defense is good. Then
it'll
be a low-scoring match.
Give me a bold prediction, or a man of the match.
Man of the match. Trindle.
Trindle,
Trindle, and the score will be 12-8.
But the funny thing is, the Storm are heavy favourites.
Yeah.
So once again, the punters who Flower calls all the drunks that
the people, the drunk bums,
they've got them.
The ones
$3.10 outsiders.
The ones that tip Melbourne are the smart ones. The ones that tip Penrith are the drunk bums. So.
I've Ashley Klein's the coach. Ashley Klein's a ref.
I'll take
I've got Storm 1 to 12. I think Munster masterclass.
Yeah,
Munster lifts against the Sharks.
To start by having his running game.
He was a little bit quiet against the Bulldogs.
I think Katoa think bad as well, man. Katoa gave him a lot of trouble the last game.
Yeah.
Eddie Katoa.
Didn't Storm beat them by 30?
Yeah, it was close, but no, it was close. It wasn't recently, like probably 3 months ago.
No,
it was like 10 rounds ago.
No, at Amy Park, you put 30 on them.
Yeah, it was like probably 10 rounds ago.
Yeah,
it wasn't that long ago.
And in Shark Park.
But it was close. Yeah, Sharks won. It was a close game, but when Storm beat them, it was a close game up to around 60th minute.
Okay, and then
isn't
that when Su'Afalola done the hamstring? Oh, they were running rings around the butt.
No, really. Fa'alogo was, then he got injured, but then Katoa, I think, scored a hat trick. It was a close game until Katoa, I think, caught a midfoot bomb and ran 20 minutes, 50 minutes.
Give me your bold prediction. Is it?
No, Melbourne.
Is it Storm 13 plus?
No, Melbourne. And they're not going to fresh anyone. They're just going to focus on the defence.
Oh, so you're not saying 21 plus now? You reneged.
Yeah, I think 1 to 12. Munster's a good pick. I'll go Grant, but
Grant.
Yeah.
And Bellamy. What grand final? What number grand final will this be for Bellamy? If
66.
Double digits. That's what it matters. 10. Sorry, Flower. I've said this to you, and I know you said it. I think this should be the grand final.
Yeah.
Just for entertainment purposes and. Sunday 4 p.m. from 4:05 for the ones
that love the and tackle and
at Suncorp Stadium. It's the Broncos versus the Panthers. Fun fact: Reece Walsh has never in 7 games has never beaten the Panthers.
Saying that, yeah. Well, it's time. And Kiri hasn't lost in 24 games.
Yep.
So something's going to give. Maybe we'll stay.
As Osmond would say, records are meant to be broken.
Maybe
they didn't break.
Maybe Kerry will win again and Walsh will lose again. Yeah.
Reynolds comes in for Walters with his ACL. Ezra Mam and Willison on the bench. That bench has got plenty of punch. I don't know why Banana Smoothie is starting over Cody Hetherington.
Could be a late change.
With Paddy Carrigan out suspension, I was going to tip Broncos, but then I found out. I remembered Paddy C was out. Yeah, and he holds that middle perfectly. Does, yeah. I've got Penrith to win, especially it being a day game and Penrith's record up at Suncorp. What they did at Magic Round, and we watched that live. They hold no fear playing up at Suncorp. They've won a grand final at Suncorp. Paddy Carrigan's a big loss. Other than Haas, Paddy Carrigan and Reece Walsh are their 3 best players.
And Walters as well.
Okay, Paddy Carrigan's better than Walters.
Of course, by Walters.
I'm saying the big 3, Haas, Walsh and Carrigan. You take one out.
He was injured.
His ACL's gone.
Yeah, that's it, he's gone, yeah.
But,
you don't sorry, Hazna, you don't like Reynolds at 7?
No, that's...
So what would you have done?
Left Hunt.
Hunt, man. Your halves, Walsh and Hunt.
So Reynolds out of the side totally? Your club captain out of the side? It's your opinion.
I think he holds them back.
What would you have done?
Hunt all day.
Hunt at 7?
Hunt and man.
You agree with Flower?
Yeah. If you have Reynolds there, just tell him catch and pass ASAP.
It suits Walsh's game more.
Exactly, yeah. Like he's going to take ball away from Walsh.
And who's the most dangerous player in that team is Walsh.
Do you think because now Reece Walsh will get less ball then, so he'll try to do more and try harder with less ball, that's where he's prone to mistakes? Is that what you think is happening?
Well, it happened at the start of the year with Reynolds.
No, is that like definitively?
Yeah.
Well, what's happening? When Reynolds went out, it stopped.
Where Reynolds is trying to control the attack or whatever it is, and then you got Hunt giving Walsh early ball to do what he needs to do, and there's a difference.
There's no way I would have put Reynolds back in the team.
Yeah, Hunt is doing an awesome job, bro.
Hey, that bench is awesome, but Hetherington, Mam.
Yeah, that's why I still tip Brisbane, just the bench compared to
Penrith. 6 consecutive prelim.
I was surprised Cobbo didn't get an Australian and Queensland.
It's more probably.
I don't rate Carpani. A lot of people do.
Yeah, it's probably Cobbo is lazy sometimes. He's probably looked at that.
Surely you're not gonna be lazy in a prelim, Flower. Are you gonna be lazy in a prelim? Okay.
They're knowing better. They're training.
Okay, that's Brisbane.
They're watching his GPS. They know when he steps off and when he should.
This is. I hope this lives up to expectation. I hope this is like a
they've got that
the Brisbane Canberra game. Canberra Brisbane game. Can you see it or
not? The risk is Mr. Referee Aikens.
Oh, he'll blow the pee out of the whistle.
Exactly.
He loves the whistle in his mouth, Grant
Big
Atkins.
blower, huh?
He's a massive blow my
We
whistle.
should have not seen him after the last round, but somehow he's still in the finals.
My key matchups, my key matchup, I love the young Jesse McLean at left centre versus Katoni Staggs at right centre. Katoni Staggs, other than Reece Walsh and Payne Haas, has been the Broncos' best for the last 6 weeks. He's always been a gun
That's the other
centre.
thing that was he came along as Reynolds when he started getting more ball.
More
as well.
And you touched upon this, that Penrith's defence, even though the game was over, it looked suspect with the Bulldogs punching holes through Preston and Galvin.
That's like it was the same play as well, which Penrith usually
If
attack.
Galvin and Preston can find holes on the edge, I'd love to see what Reece Walsh and who's the edge for Ricky and Piacora?
No, Walsh and Staggs. I don't know. Maybe
Walsh and Staggs was on the right.
Yeah.
So Jesse McLean's gonna have a big handful. It's a coming of age game for Jesse McLean.
He'll get ragdoll, bro.
I don't know. Like I said, my tip is Penrith only due to the fact that Paddy Cardigan, as you call him, is out. But I've got this being.
Oh no, I don't call him
Games of
Cardigan.
the
I call him Cardigan because of WhatsApp. They fix yourself up WhatsApp. I'll put Carrigan and it changes the autocorrect to Cardigan, so
Okay.
he became Cardigan.
Tip and your bold prediction. We'll wrap it up.
I'm going. What do you mean bold prediction?
Give me.
Broncos winning a bold prediction.
No, give me something out there. Give me a man of the match then. Don't say Reece Walsh.
Reynolds scoring 80-metre try to win it. Bold it.
He's just slammed the shit out of him.
Well, bold like
He's been smoking. Wait, he's drive from Springfield. Where do you come from? Springfield? He must have been smoking some tyre shine.
Oh, that's
He's tyre shine. He's lubed up his thing and just.
I'm parked in the garage. Simpsons. No,
He's just put shit on him and then Reynolds to win the game.
No, that's
Like I said, bold, not Mark.
Broncos big named, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
Broncos, I don't know.
Okay, Broncos, okay, man of the match. Haas?
He probably would deserve it, but they'll probably give it to the flamboyant Walsh.
The nail polisher?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know, that's it.
Tommy,
I just
Hazna?
can't see him troubling them.
Golden point.
Golden point. Who kicks the field goal?
Nathan
The GOAT.
The Iceman.
I see his wings.
Whoa, what?
You know why?
Oh, here we go.
This is your guy,
You know why? Because he's a samurai.
This is your guy, not that flop.
They've got, see how
Here he-
Penrith,
Remember how he choked against you, Raiders?
Who?
Clonk used to choke like that.
When did he choke?
Raiders in 2 weeks ago.
Bro, if they win 5 comps in a row and you're still going to call him a
He's not
grind?
winning nothing. You've got Storm and Sharks on there and they're going to whack him.
Okay.
they've got this
Just
theme.
here you know.
Panthers have got this theme this year. It's about samurai.
Okay.
About being a
Is
samurai.
this a Pokemon Dragon Ball Z
No, no,
thing?
no,
Yeah,
no,
they say, and you think that you want to call them good.
No, because Penrith every
Pokemon.
Panthers have every year a theme that they go by to buy into it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
No, I'm
it's
talking about
serious.
what's a samurai? Sorry, as a
I
samurai,
don't know.
like the Tom Cruise, the last samurai. What samurai are we talking?
Brian got questioned today, and even Kenny, and Kenny goes, "We'll let Nathan by the end of the year give you a bit of."
Yes, they do have a theme every yes, now,
Yeah.
and even over
They
Clear
copied
said
Melbourne.
that.
And
Nobody
he
do that.
Yes.
And he did this when he scored against the.
I thought that was imitating
No,
Jerome
that's
Luluai.
samurai.
Like something Jerome Luluai, you should have been here.
Before you became Buddha. Are you going to back the Samurai or Melbourne's, Relentless?
Okay, let him win. Let him get through this week first. I've tipped Melbourne to win by 13
Oh,
plus.
can the Samurai beat, what's Broncos?
You imbecile! I said Melbourne by 13 plus,
Wait,
and I think Penrith by 1 to 12.
Penrith, the Samurai over the Brisbane Donkeys. That's a shout out to our mate from the kennel.
Yeah.
He calls them the donkeys. So.
Okay.
My bold prediction.
If Carrigan was playing, I'll repeat. So, Sam, don't get upset. If Carrigan was playing, I was tipping the Broncos. I know you're confident, but Carrigan's a big loss. Australian lock.
I still be what about that
Penrith, they're too good.
My prediction for this final series
Yes, sir.
is the 2 teams out of the top 8 will make it in the grand final.
The top 4.
So 5th
Yeah, sounds
So
like
you've got a Cronulla.
and Penrith.
Nah,
That's gonna be boring.
Yeah,
That's what I see.
Okay, no, you're right.
well, he's saying Dogs winning the. So
No, I don't see Dogs. I never see.
That wraps up. Anything else to say? Do you want my Finch's final thought?
I think we had more to say, don't we?
It's all finished, bro. I've only got 2 pages, not 8. You can't
Yeah, I wanna
count.
jump
You and
on
your
it.
beer on boys flops.
I got to play some Dotto, mate. So
Enjoy the prelims. Hopefully they go gangbusters, and we'll see you next week for the grand final. Final thought. If you owe someone some money, pay it up, you scum. Thank you very much.
That's a good one.
Thank you, Flower. Thank you, Hazna.
If people do it, you get Hassan.
Thank you, my brother.